Well, it's 2021. I hope everybody had a good New Year's Eve. 2021 brings us here in good old Ohio shitty, rainy weather. Yeah, it's great. It's just the way you want to start off the year, right? Anyway, I still ain't got my mod. Still sitting in Michigan. The post office says they didn't lose it, that I'll get it, and to be patient. It's been there since December 9th. How much more patient can someone get? I don't know. And here it's been like this all day. Rain, rain, rain. I didn't check the weather. It was probably gonna be like this tomorrow too. But you know, is what it is. So I guess stimulus checks are going out, right? That piddly $600. I guess people already started to get them. And then they're gonna mail them out. I guess there's a deadline to get them all mailed out or something too. I don't know. I mean, 2020 started off like a normal year, and the next thing you know, we got coronavirus. Then we got, you know, riots and shit. And then we had people walking the streets, and then the government jumps the gun like always. You know, they did the same thing with the whole vaping EVALI thing. They didn't look into it. They jumped the gun and let's ban this and ban that and ban that and ban this. And let's do this and that. We got to save the kids and blah, 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 blah. With no research, right? It's the same thing with coronavirus, you know? Like Trump shuts down the borders to China, which was probably the right thing to do. I don't know, you know, but he did it. And then you had other people saying he shouldn't have done that, and it was a knee-jerk reaction on his part. You got Nancy Pelosi saying it in Chinatown, like, come on down to Chinatown, it's okay. You know, the Surgeon General saying don't wear a mask, no, go wear a mask, like nobody knew anything, and then they're like, let's shut everything down. 15 days to flatten the curve, right? Here we are 10 months later, 10 months later. Curves just shooting up, especially here in Ohio. I mean, it's getting bad, but it doesn't make sense to me. You know, if this was like the Spanish flu or like the Black Plague or something that when you got it, you knew you got it, and a week or two later you're dead, and there's no cure for it, and there's nothing you could do. Sweat it out or deal with it, and hopefully you survive, and you got a 15% chance of survival or a 40% chance of even a 50% chance of survival. But this is something that's like you could have it, not know you have it. You got like a 99 point something percent chance of survival, but unless you're over a certain age, and then it's even harder if you have underlying conditions. But it's going to shut everything down for this. Right? Ruin the economy. And then the government's going to send you some money. Pay you some unemployment. I didn't get any unemployment. I kept working. That's what I do. I don't know if I could stop. Like, even if they told me, like, hey, we're going to pay you this unemployment, don't go to work, I'd find something to do. I can't sit around and do nothing. I mean, I like doing that on my days off. Like, we get 2 weeks off in February every year. The first couple days, they're cool. By the third or fourth day, not so much. I'm going crazy, just trying to find shit to do. By the end of the 2 weeks, I can't wait to get back to work. That's how I've always been, though. Like, a weekend, that's sweet. Any more than that, I don't know, man. I gotta go fishing. I gotta go hiking. I gotta fix something. I gotta, you know. My damn shower head broke the night before last. I went and got a new one. Put it on. The old lady don't like it because the pressure is different. So now I guess I'll redo that. It's always something. It's always something. You know, we do what we always do. We push forward. We keep moving ahead. Keep striving for something better. And that's what we got to do. From 2020's coronavirus to the Twisted Tea video, we keep pushing forward on to the next, right? From all the protests to the violent protests, from, you know, BLM to Antifa to whatever you want to call it. You keep pushing forward and strive to get better, and that's what we do. But you can't forget where you came from. And I think that's what a lot of us has lost sight of, especially like the country in general. Like, you forget where you come from. You forget how you get here. And when you do that, it's easy to repeat the past, just in a different way, you know? You never forget where you came from or what brought you here. Trying to destroy history or make people pay for a history that happened so long ago is not the way to get things better. You gotta start new, you gotta start fresh, you gotta start clean. You can't keep bringing up old shit. You know, it's like, this, right? Say you got a girlfriend. You're together, everything's great. And then she cheats on you, right? And you break up, but you love her, right? She loves you. And somehow she talks you into taking her back. If you don't forget about what she did to you, and there's no closure to that, there'll be no moving forward. It's the same thing. Like, you don't forget that, but you have to forgive that, right? Because I've seen it so many times with people when this shit happens, and as soon as something goes wrong and you're in a fight, you throw that shit up in her face, or she throws some dumb shit up in your face that you did a long time ago. To move forward, you can't keep bringing up the past. To move forward, you can't live in the past. You can't let things that you've done in the past or things that have been done to you in the past drag you down from moving forward. It's like weights around your ankles. You can't do that. So as we move into 2021, we got to let some of this shit go so we can move forward. We got to stop worrying about that election. We got to stop worrying about all these other things that happen. We got to find a way to get back to a normal life where we can, you know, don't have to worry about hugging our family. Don't have to worry about it. Did I catch it when I was at this place and then I got to go home? It's like, because I don't understand. It doesn't matter what you have. You could have just a regular common cold, but they automatically assume you have coronavirus, which is the craziest shit ever. But that's just the automatic assumption. I've said this before. Like, I don't know what happened to all the rest of the colds or all the rest of the diseases, but that's, you know, you could have a fever just because you have a fever. But you can't go to work for 2 weeks until you take some tests and shit. But we gotta move forward. We gotta be better us. We gotta be better for the next generation, for the kids. Like, I know my daughter, I know her friends watch my videos. She's told me she doesn't like it because they like me, and she's like, that's weird, but watch my dad's videos. She don't like it, but you know, she's a 15-year-old girl. Who, 15-year-old girl wants her friends thinking her dad's cool, right? But yeah, man, we're gonna keep pushing forward because that's what we do as a society, as a species, and as a country, and that's what we're gonna do, right? Hopefully, people get their heads out of their ass when it comes to the vaping thing. They keep trying to save the kids by destroying the adults, and that's fucked up. But we got to keep pushing. We got to keep fighting. We got to keep doing what we got to keep doing, right? We got to keep pushing forward with the coronavirus thing. We got to keep pushing forward to get our economy better, and we got to keep pushing forward to make ourselves better. And it all starts with the individual, you know? You make yourself better. You make the people around you better. They make the people around them better. And before you know it, everybody's cool. But it's not going to happen today or tomorrow. Shit, who knows if it'll happen in my lifetime. My life's half over. I'm 40 years old. Shit, when I was 20, I thought I was going to be lucky to make it to 30. Here I am, 40. A few months away from being a grandpa. Ready for the next step, I guess. I made a lot of mistakes as a young man. I'm still paying for it today, you know. Credit and shit. But I'm working to fix it every day. But yeah, I know all you guys seen that Twisted Tea video, right? Where that white dude was talking shit to that black dude and he whacked him in the face with the Twisted Tea. That happened right down the street from me. I found out that happened. This is where I live, in Elyria, Ohio. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And it's funny because I seen this thing on Facebook, like a meme or something. And I don't really get on Facebook that much. Some dude was like, now when I tell people I'm from Elyria, I don't have to say it's over by Cleveland. And that's funny because everybody's seen that video all over the country. Everybody's seen it. Now everybody knows Elyria, Ohio exists. It's funny, the kind of thing that'll put it on the map. Too bad it had to be something like that. Yeah, I used to tell people, yeah, I'm from Elyria. Or I live in Elyria. They'd be like, where's that at? Like, oh, it's about 20 miles west of Cleveland. What the fuck? Is that hail? It's come flying in my window? Then, but like I grew up in this little town not too far from here called Grafton. And when you tell people you're from Grafton, they say, oh, is that where the prison is? Like, yep, that's where the prison is. There's Lorraine County Institute, Grafton Prison, the Grafton Prison Farm. That's how everybody knows Grafton, from the prison. That was like right in my backyard growing up. Over the train tracks and through the field. And the prison owned all that property. But they still own all that property. That's weird, man. And I seen this thing like 2020 came in with Corona and went out with the tea, or went out with a Twisted Tea or something like that. Like, dude, that shit, that's crazy. I seen this other thing that they're looking into charges. They shouldn't charge that dude, man. That guy has good patience, because I tell you what, that kid was leaning over like, hit me, hit me, hit me. I would have hit him a long time ago. Like, he was asking for it. Definitely asking for it. And he's lucky he just got hit a couple times, man. Like, that could have been a lot worse for that young man. Let's hope he learned his lesson. Sometimes that's what it takes, though. You know, he's alive. Nobody had to die. Nobody was serious hurt. He caught an iced tea to the melon and a couple shots to the face. He got up like, fuck, man, alright, that's cool, I get it. He learned a lesson. He goes home, he wakes up in the morning like, damn, I'm an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, that's how shit used to be. No guns, no fucking, gang wars and shit. Like, that's how it was in the neighborhood I grew up in. I don't know about the neighborhood you guys grew up in, but the one I grew up in, if you had an issue with somebody and it got to that point, when the fight was over, you might hug it out. Go drink a beer. Like, there's definitely respect there. Like, you didn't back down, they didn't back down. Maybe you won, maybe you lost, maybe nobody won. That happens sometimes too. It becomes like a stalemate. People break it up real quick. But it is what it is, and nobody dies. And you live on. You learn and you move forward. That's what we all got to start doing. I don't know. Guess I've rambled enough sitting in my little driveway. But yeah, man, I hope everybody had a good, safe New Year. Too bad the weather ain't better. Because weather like this makes you tired and shitty and you don't want to do nothing. You're like, man, fuck this. Rain outside. My dog doesn't even want to go outside. I know he's got to pee, but he won't go out there. He's like, man, it's raining. He does not like the rain. He don't mind getting a bath, but he don't like the rain. But yeah, man. Let's hope this year's a lot better than the one we just left behind. Let's keep pushing forward, 2022, 2023, all those years. Let's make them all better every year. Let's make us better. Make you better. A little bit every day. Yeah, that's what I hope for everybody. So yeah, man. I'll see you guys back. Right? Hopefully, I get my mod soon. I'm going to be so excited when I finally get the tracking shit and it says it's on its way. And it says it's in Cleveland. Then it says it's at the Elyria post office. Then it says it's either at my front door or in my fucking mailbox. So I can get my shit. And I guarantee you when it does, I'm going to video it. So you know I got my shit. And I'll show you. Yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good shit. Share it, whatever. Share my last video. My last video was all, I was a little heated in that video, but it was all true. Everything I said was true. Well, everything I say is true. Everything I don't write shit down. It just comes out. I'm like, you know what? I'm turning the camera on. I'm going to record a video and it comes out. I don't edit it. I don't take shit out. I don't add shit in unless, I got to stop the video and then start it back up, I might have to, splice two videos together. But even when I do that, there's no cuts. There's no nothing. It's all straight from here, exactly how I'm feeling that day. Maybe that's the good thing about being human is you can feel one way today and feel a different way tomorrow. You can make a mistake on this today, but fix that mistake tomorrow. You can go back on your word, right? You can go back and say, you know what? I had the wrong view. I seen a different way. I seen a better way. And you can do those things, right? And that's how we become better people. Because you learn from people who are different from you. And that's what's not happening right now. Right now, everybody wants to stay in their own little clique, their own little area with like-minded people. I work with people that think differently from me. I have friends of people that, close friends that think a little differently than me when it comes on things. You know what I mean? A lot of things. But we learn from each other. That's what, living in a community is about. That's what being human's about. That's what growing's about. And that's what we have to do a lot more of. If you learn the same thing over and over again, and you never learn nothing new, and you never seen a different way, you just get stuck where you're at, right? And to become a better person, and to become a better human being, and a better member of society, you got to keep moving forward, and you got to keep learning. So, let's do that this year, right? Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Call your grandparents, your mom, your dad, whoever don't live with you. Just out of the blue. Just call them, tell them you love them. Tell them you're thinking about them. You know what I mean? They'll appreciate it. Even if it's just a quick 5-minute conversation. Just call them. Alright? You guys take care. I'll be back soon.